detectives. Welcome to the crew. I'm Sidor Jenda, and this is my Let's Play of Disco Elysium. When we left off, I believe the plan was I was going to read a bunch of books so we could, or a book, so we could finish this Wasteland of Reality thing. And then we have essentially 4 goals, which are help Suna with her project, deal with Kuno's dad, and then much later at night, we need to get our gun back. Holding too many fingers up. Get our gun back and talk to the communists. Yeah. So let's see if there's any interesting books to read in here.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular...
Those are the Hyundal books.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring...
By Dick Mullen novel.
Of course! Such violence and immorality. I mean, enjoy!
Thanks, Shopkeep. Hold on, I have money. Let's buy more books.
Shelves full of biographies of famous people.
A true
History.
cultural touchstone. Enjoy the read.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of fame. Amidst the various... the point of the book, and many other, it serves wholeness. When it's up, it's your own various paranatural book.
Okay, so the only other things to buy in here are the Hyundal books, I think.
A small mountain of colorful board game books, an endless variety. There's also books in a board game section. There's a box. That price, nonsense for anemic Beano clods.
Yeah, alright.
The display rack is brimming.
Oh yes, certainly. Another good sale. It is a bestseller for a reason.
Let's see how the kid's doing.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
What you doing?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I found something while you were away.
Oh, what is it?
I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
She gives you a hat. Almost exactly the one Dick Mullen wears on the covers. A detective hat?
Yes,
Hell
just
yeah.
like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that. Right, I have to get back to my homework now, before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
Alright, see you around. I should try to put a point into suggestions so we can pass that check, maybe. Kinda thought I was done with checks that I cared about passing here, but I should try to pass that one, maybe. Alright. Let's go outside and read some of these books. Surely Kim will mind. Oh yeah, what about my new hat, too? What does it do? Encyclopedia. Well, not better than what I'm wearing, but not terrible. I mean, mad stylish. For a real detective now. I probably need the logic, though. Alright, let's read the Dick Mullen book. Another Dick Mullen book that woefully misrepresents the nature of police work. In this one, our detective returns from a trip having successfully solved one case only to embark on another. Does he finally face the taxing nature of his occupation? No. He doesn't even look like a normal
In
officer
your
of the
hand,
law.
you hold Dick Mullen and the mistaken identity. The brittle paperback feels fragile to the touch. The cover features a pastiche of different scenes. In the foreground, a man in a dark overcoat clutches a pistol to his chest. Rising up behind him are 2 silhouettes wrapped in a passionate embrace. The tagline reads, Detective Dick Mullen must prove his innocence after an old friend is murdered by someone who looks just like Dick Mullen. That seems to sum up the premise nicely.
It does, doesn't it?
Are you really reading that, detective?
I need to know who this Dick Mullen guy is, Kim.
Good luck finding it. He's not much of a character, I think you'll find. Just a stand-in for the reader.
That is somewhat common.
The point is for the reader to feel like they're solving the crime, along with Dick Mullen. A crude narrative convention, but no less effective for it.
Alright, let's read it.
The story opens with a knock at the door. Detective Dick Mullen is greeted by an old friend, Charlie Spillane, who's come to Mullen to ask a favor on this dark and cold night. Spillane needs Mullen to drive him in from Vesper to a small town along the Insulindian coast. Despite his friend's apparent agitation, Mullen does as he's asked, then returns home where he passes out drunk, as he does most nights.
I can't judge.
2 days later, Mullen is arrested by the Vesper police and charged with the murder of Charlie Spillane. At his interrogation, Mullen learns that Charlie Spillane was shot in a bar in the very town Mullen dropped him off in by a man matching Mullen's description. Desperate to clear his name, Mullen manages to convince the Vesper police to release him for 3 days so that Mullen may solve his friend's murder and prove his innocence.
The cops just release their primary murder suspect so that he can go find the real killer? Are you shitting me?
What's the matter, detective?
I don't know who's writing this shit, but I get the feeling they are not homicide investigation experts.
The lieutenant shrugs, resigned to the idea that his profession will rarely, if ever, be accurately represented in art and literature.
Okay, so Mullen clearly didn't do
Of
it.
course, Mullen didn't do it. That's the whole premise of the book. Anyway, Mullen returns to the seaside bar where Spillane was murdered and meets a beautiful, mysterious woman named Diana Deneuve.
Oh, now it gets interesting.
Deneuve reveals that she was Spillane's lover and that he was mixed up with a local amphetamine smuggling operation. As soon as Mullen begins pulling at strings, the whole conspiracy begins to unravel. Not only is the local police captain in on the amphetamine ring, so is the son of a powerful politician and a strung-out art collector named Torvald, each of whom has his own reasons for wanting Spillane dead.
Okay, police captain.
Outwardly, the old police captain is a real law and order crypto-fascist, a barrel-chested man who's beaten his share of suspects to pulp. But he's also dirty and increasingly paranoid that someone's going to expose his role in the drug ring.
Sounds pretty
He would
typical.
certainly have the motive and the means, but the captain walks with a noticeable limp from an old war injury. Is it possible that he was able to conceal it long enough to commit the murder? A
Politician.
typical privileged twat. In all likelihood, he's just in over his head. He does bear a personal grudge against Spillane, though, a former prosecutor who nearly brought down his father's administration. The kid doesn't exactly have Dick Mullen's manly build, but he is the correct height, and while interrogating him at his home, Mullen did notice a certain overcoat that looks suspiciously like his own.
Art collector.
Torvald, the art collector, is a strung-out mess. Frankly, it's hard to imagine him holding a pistol steady enough to actually hit someone, let alone plug them 3 times in the chest the way Spillane got did. That said, Torvald and Spillane have a long history, and while interrogating him, Mullen discovers that Torvald was once involved with Diana Deneuve. Could it be that this is all over a sordid love triangle?
Okay, on with the
One
story.
evening, Diana Deneuve comes to Mullen's hostel room in tears. The two of them drink half a bottle of vodka, and soon they're seeking comfort in each other's arms. Yes, comfort and pleasure. The warmth of another human's touch. The burning taste of liquor on her full, sweet lips.
Alright, get it more.
As the two lovers share a post-coital cigarette, Diana Deneuve turns to Mullen and says, "By the way, Dick, there was something else I meant to tell you."
Yeah, that's very typical.
Always aim for the center of mass. Whatever it is, Mullen never hears the words. A blow to the base of his skull knocks him out cold instantly.
Never trust a dame.
Who can you trust in this wicked, messed up world?
I can trust Kim.
The lieutenant gives you a quizzical expression in return. You go back to the story.
Been standing here a full hour with Kim just standing behind me watching me read this novel while we're working a time-sensitive case.
When Mullen
I can
comes
trust
to,
him.
Deneuve is dead on the hostel bed next to him. To make matters worse, his clothes are covered with her blood.
Oh, she wasn't in on it. Well, double fuck.
Mullen trashes his blood-stained clothes and flees the hostel, knowing it's only a matter of hours before the cops discover Deneuve's body, if they haven't been tipped off already. The heat is on. If Dick Mullen can't solve both murders before the cops catch up to him, he's going away for life. Can you solve the case before the cops close in? What is it, Detective?
Why does everyone close to Dick Mullen wind up dead?
It's a dangerous line of work, but somebody has to do it. That's why Dick Mullen never lets anyone get too close.
Essential for this type of detective novel. Okay, why did he become a detective?
There was never a time when he wasn't a detective. He was born a detective.
Was I not born
For
a
a
detective?
moment, you cease to read the story on the page and see the book for what it is. A collection of brittle, cheaply printed pages held together by glue made from the hooves of horses. From nowhere, you hear the screech of sneakers on a waxed floor, and you feel the burn of rope against your hands. Are these figments of some other life? You won't find the answers you're looking for here, in other words.
Well, why bother? What? No, I don't have that question. Okay.
So,
I
who
figured
did
it out.
Detective? Who killed Charlie Spillane and Deanna Deneuve?
I don't actually know. We don't really have enough information to know. The junkie art collector?
Could be. Who knows? Only one way to find out. You begin furiously flipping through pages. Even as you know these books follow a series of well-worn tropes, you find yourself completely engrossed. You're turning pages so fast, you don't even notice the ancient spine coming unglued.
Oh no.
You try to grab the pages as they come loose, but your fingers aren't quick enough. They're gone. Dozens of pages scatter across the ground. The last fifth or so of the book seems to have been lost. It's possible that you could gather and reassemble the pages, but it would take way too long.
Stupid horse glue.
Ah, yes. The problem with mass-market paperbacks. They are not made to last. Perhaps this is a sign that you should get back to solving your own murder, huh, detective?
What, just because I've been standing here for an hour and a
In
half?
your hand, you hold 4/5 of Dick Mullen and the mistaken identity.
Okay. I don't need to know who did it that bad. Good news, though. I see.
Wasteland of reality.
Thought complete.
Congrats, you're sober. It will take a while for your body to remember how to metabolize anything that isn't sugar from alcohol. So you're going to be pretty ravenous soon. Eat plenty. You can expect your coordination and balance to improve in a couple of weeks. In 2 months, you might start sleeping like a normal person. Full recovery will take years, though. It'll be depressing, and it'll be boring. Don't expect any further rewards or hand claps. This is how normal people are all the time.
Okay. Crikey, still -1 physical instrument. Wow, this is actually kind of terrible, huh? I should drop this thought. Thought it would be better. I wasn't drinking alcohol anyway. Let's see here. Do I have anything else? Honestly, that's better. This is just useless. Like that. That's good. That's decent. That's not, but it's for roleplay purposes. That's nice. I think we should drop this, honestly. Who cares about being sober? I don't have any skill points, but I should use one on suggestion first, too. Alright. We're still at -1 physical instrument. But that's better than -2. Surely I have some clothes that will help. Let's see here. Yep, let's just put on the wife beater. And, what else we got? It's -2. Scented scarf. Oh wait, that just replaces the... We don't have a lot of clothes that boost physical instrument, huh? This is still going to be an annoyingly difficult check.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Gewaltsund multi-tool until the lid cracks open.
You know, it was unplugged for like 3 days by now. That should really have, or 2 days or something. That should have just melted.
Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side.
All right.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan and killed as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Yes,
Noted.
But aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
Good point. I am kind of curious. Let's do it. This can't go wrong, right?
Yes?
No. I just want the stairs, Kim. I'm just standing in front of them. There we go. Radio computer's right here, right? I think this is it.
Tiles on the cube are still like a smooth draw. The filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the off-site copy?
Yes, it is.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Was it afterlife death? That's the only thing I got, I guess.
No, that's not it.
Maybe it's the second part of the leitmotif you saw on the stained glass window.
After death, life again?
Good.
Oh.
I've unlocked the off-site copy. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Ka-ching.
Fortress accident. Is there anything?
That's all.
Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. It
This is
sounds
a
like something
terrible
cracks
security system.
before the piece of paper starts filling up with pure black ink.
That seems
Something's
bad.
broken. Machines aren't supposed to behave like this. The paper is soaked with ink. Its monochrome darkness spanning from margin to margin. It's not possible. A single speck of white shines out from the shade. For some reason, the printer decided to spare this one tiny dot of paper. Looks like gibberish. Better get running again. This must be the information Sorna is looking for. She knows how to make sense of it.
What happened? It's just covered in ink.
Odd. Something is obviously broken here.
Yeah,
Tiles
tear
on
it
the
off.
cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard. The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
Well, hopefully we didn't just do anything terrible to that. Let's go. Bring that back to Suna. Put my shirt back on. Can I fast travel from inside of here? Not. To the church. No, as soon as inside the church. Go inside the church. Been a while since we were back here, because it took us so damn long to crack open that memory thing.
Hey, her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? liked holding little men between her fingers, remember?
What?
You have the headless Fallen Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back.
What? She's a long-dead historical figure. What do you mean, win her back?
Don't be so pessimistic. Love doesn't die that easily.
Okay.
So very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. This is surely what the figurines are for.
Surely. Let's just give her innocence Dolores Day.
The mother of humanism stands above
She's a
you.
little large.
A precious
I
and
don't think I can
complex
put the
wax
figurine up
painting
there.
on a single pane of glass. Why?
Because she's a stained glass window.
That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else?
Like, what? Is the test
I
still
don't
on?
know. What are we thinking of? Part of your mind has gone on to other things already. The mother of humanism.
Wow, tragic. Do I have a task to... Okay. I don't know what to make of that one. I can try offering figurines to the statues. Aren't there statues somewhere here? Yeah, but they're not highlighted. Alright, well, let's talk to Suna.
Yes, what is it?
Have you seen a woman named
What?
Ruby?
No, no one's suspicious around here.
She has not seen her, sire. 'Tis true.
Okay,
Yes?
offset copy. Here it is.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
What's gonna happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
What do you even open to find?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
Let's see.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that.
Something is not right with that film in memory.
Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here. I found it.
Oh, the white dot. The same place I saw it before when I printed it out.
Hold on.
She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers only she understands. The terminal beeps and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. I don't think
Just
I
give
can
me a
help.
second. I'm almost
She clocks up her typing speed.
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
There's joy in her voice as she bumps her fist into the air. You did it? You found the coordinates?
I found the coordinates.
So that's out of a celebratory laugh.
She's beaming. You can feel it in your heart.
Yeah,
Great
she's happy.
job.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So, where's the 2mm hole in the world?
There. In the swallow.
She points at the other end of the church, where a group of water bowls forms a ritualistic arch.
Think you can help me again?
Sure.
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double check my calculations.
What
Okay.
an interesting proposition. Truly a task for the intellectuals. Solving the puzzle of water bowls.
Right, I'll figure it out. I'm great at intellectual puzzles.
Figure it out? No. I don't need you to figure anything out. I've got a computer for that.
Oh, yeah, that's probably better.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
What? She only wants you to follow instructions. Nothing intellectually stimulating. In this task, a child could do it. Yes, but you like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
Yeah,
Thanks.
sure, no problem. I forgot the instructions already. 2 centimeters to the left, and oh god, what's the third and the fourth one? What counts as third and fourth when they're in a circle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's kind of arbitrary, but sure.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor.
That's helpful.
Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Alright, third bowl from the left, 2 centimeters away.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. This task is an insult to your mental skills.
Okay, logic. Fourth bowl from the left, 5 centimeters to the right.
Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor.
Yep, fucked it up.
The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall.
Why did she need me to do this?
Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place, after all.
Alright, done.
Yes, what is it?
I've moved the bowls. What's next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
She stops, biting into her chapped lip.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we
Okay.
got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Doesn't it make silence?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything.
I see.
I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows on her chin.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
She grew silent, her face very pale in the cold light of electricity. What?
I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
I doubt it'll tear the world apart.
Like that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
But we should be cautious.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Well, maybe it is scary, but we gotta face it.
Yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press unmute on the keyboard.
The lieutenant takes a step back.
Well,
And
okay.
then, nothing. Nothing happens. As Sona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary. She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
Anything?
Damn it.
She lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones. She's still avoiding your gaze. Well, at least the world's alright.
Yeah. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing? Did we find it or not?
No.
Well, she rests her face on her hands, massaging the forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something, if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Okay, well, let me just, switch gear. Benefit my perception. Because that makes perfect sense. Perception. Nope. Cavalry boots. And that's it. Okay, cavalry boots it is. We don't have anything that reduces yeah, my hat. On this hat? I never really checked that. I don't wear very much stuff that reduces stuff. Okay.
Yes, what is it?
Yeah, see, that's a much better chance.
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does that mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Suna, what if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
How about those rockers in the tent outside?
Suddenly, a rhythmic
Yeah.
beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
Murmurs the lieutenant, inspecting the damage done to the arabesques.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yeah, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks?
She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary.
Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would if you don't mind them moving in and setting up a dance club.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Okay, I'll talk to him.
Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
Alright, I'll let you work in peace. Put back on my hat and my boots. So, yeah, let's report back to the Ravers then. We seem to have brokered a deal here. Thanks for watching, detectives. New parts will be up every other day, or you can watch live on Twitch. If you did enjoy, consider leaving a like and subscribing. And have a nice day, detectives. This is Sea Lord Jenda, signing off.